Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark.
It's a day game Tuesday afternoon. Hi, everybody. 2K Sports, Gary Thorne, John Kruk, and Steve Phillips. The St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds, two teams from the National League Central. They go at it here in Cincinnati. Everyone's settling in now. We're at the Great American Ballpark. It'll be Johnny Cueto, the starting. Time for the offensive lineup for Tony La Russa. Now, and our leadoff hitter, Skip Schumacher. That swung on and grounded up the middle. And Schumacher retired. We'll take a quick look at the Reds and how they'll be lined up on the field. And scouting those fielders, John.
Well, Joey Votto came into his own as a hitter, and now he's starting to come into his own as a defender. Great glove work around the base, good athleticism, not afraid to throw the baseball to him. When you're a first baseman, you can make throws. That's just an asset to your team.
In there from Cueto, 1-1.
Well, that rivalry between the Reds and the Cardinals, reborn in 2010, they did not seem to like each other. Remember that big fight on the field?
The 1-1 pitch. And it goes foul. Well, you just figure with the Reds trying to make a move, all of a sudden they're getting a little edge on, and the Cardinals wanted to take that edge off.
Well, Brandon Phillips made those statements. Yadier Molina took offense to it. And the Cardinals ended up sweeping the Reds in a series in August, took the lead in the division. But from that point on, the Cardinals went south, and the Reds got hot. Well, he got a good piece of this one, hitting a shot toward first base, but first baseman was there for the out.
And a chance here with two down for Albert Pujols. For his career, 4 for 17 of Cueto. And this is inside. That got him pretty good.
Well, that's not where he wanted to throw that fastball. It gets away from him. That hurts. Let's see if he rubs it going down the base.
And Matt Holliday at the plate with a runner on first.
Now, Gary, as we saw that hitter get hit with the pitch right there, it's just a mechanical issue. He'll get that ironed out a little bit, but I don't think it's intentional, certainly.
First pitch way out of the zone, ball 1. And now we'll see if he can regroup here, get control of that pitch again, see how willing he is to throw it again right away.
Well, what you don't want to do is let it get in your head when you start to worry about pitching inside or getting too close to anybody. So he's got to make sure his head's right.
1-1 pitch, a fastball, cut on, missed, 1-2.
He has that little running action on that two-seam fastball that busts in on the hands of the hitter. It's a tough pitch. Now they have a chance to go to the outer part of the plate.
At the belt, here's the 2-2 pitch. And he cannot cut it off. Pujols is going to try and score here. He's in there. Wow, tremendous hustle all the way from first. And, Steve, this one turns into a nice one-run RBI.
You leave a pitch up in the zone like that, hitters are going to hammer it. That's what happened. Run scored and another runner on base.
Colby's going to get an RBI chance. Ground ball, Rasmus. Renteria. Whoa, he's got... Now they can all run. And Holliday crosses the plate, and he throws it away, and everybody's safe. Oh, and a wild throw. And let's take a look as Freese stands in to hit. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he watches the outside pitch from Cueto for a ball.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
He deals on the ground to short. Renteria throws to first, side is retired. And so they quickly put up the first 2 runs here, getting an early lead. The Cardinals on top. Let's take a look at who's going to be starting for the Cardinals. And Steve, as he faces these Cincinnati hitters, what do you think he's mainly concerned with?
Jaime Garcia gets great movement on his pitches, and he pitches to the bottom of the strike zone, getting hitters to pound it down into the ground. He's not looking for strikeouts. He's looking to let his defense work behind him.
Ground ball by Stubbs. And Terrio picks that up. And that'll set down Stubbs. Here's the offensive lineup for the Reds. Scouting pick, John. Who are we looking at today?
Gary, I love Drew Stubbs. I mean, here's a guy who's establishing himself as an everyday player, can do a lot of things on a baseball field, covers a lot of ground in center field, has some power, can get his share of walks, get on base, strikes out a lot, though, for a guy that you think is going to hit at the top of the order. But once he gets on, though, he is a great base runner, can do a lot of things for you.
Now Garcia is going to have a few pitches to work with here. He's 0-2.
You got the hitter down in a hole. You know he struggles with sliders when he's behind in the count. You got to throw him the slider.
Couldn't connect on that one, Brandon Phillips, and he's gone.
But when you're getting guys out with 3 pitches, you know you're dominating.
That's a time when you know you are definitely in the zone, and he was on that at bat. Here's Joey Votto batting with 2 down. 1 for 8 hitter lifetime against Garcia. Swings and misses. The sinker, 0-1.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. That hard sinker. He just can't catch up.
Cuts on that big breaker, but misses, and it's 0-2. He fouls that one off.
Foul!
Here's the pitch. Swinging a liner to left. And that's going to be a base hit for Votto. And now's a good time to take a quick look at how the St. Louis Cardinals will look defensively. John, thoughts on the fielders here?
Well, an extremely gifted athlete is Colby Rasmussen. He's so gifted he can play anywhere in the outfield. Typically, would you like to see him in center field?
Lined hard down the left field line. And that's a base hit. Rolling on board. Votto trying for third. Oh, he can't come up with it. Chance to drive in a run for Jay Bruce. And Steve, his name appears when you look at Dusty Baker's offensive plan. And a swing and a miss on Garcia's delivery.
Looking for the ground ball out, trying to get the hitter to roll over on it. Throws that sinker on the outside corner.
And here's the pitch. And that's a strike. Bruce is going to have to take a little defensive stance here.
Well, he's a very defensive hitter when the count gets to 0-2, so I'm going to try to get him to chase something.
Swung on, hit well, out there to deep left center field, back at the wall. Say goodbye, a 3-run homer. They trail by 2 runs, a 3-run shot.
A great piece of hitting right there. He turns on that one, rotates the hips, and drives the ball.
And that's going to give them a lead here, and an early lead.
I'm going to see if they can tack on a few more here in the first and put the pressure on. A good inning right here for Cincinnati. Good approach, taking the lead. Offense getting it done, Gary.
Base is empty with 2 outs. Here's the delivery. Smash towards the hole. Picked up by Pujols. And he'll step on first to retire the side.